Honorable Minister of Health, who are here present, PAMSEC, all other protocols observed. Let me start on the existing protocol like my new brother who said, today is my second day in this type of office, so whichever I don't get right, don't mind, just forget what I said, but receive me. You are with us, you are our own, you are still our own, you are in that office of health, so you are our own. For me, Chief is royal and wine powerless. Chief Zebrudaya, and he has 430. Anytime I am stood here before the people, two things come to mind. Two persons in one. Am I going to speak to them the Queen's English? Or am I talking to them in proper Chief's Royal Palm Police English? Which one will they? Or will I mixture the two? Whichever one that, you see. So it gives me confusion each time. However, let me apologize to those of you who know both sides. If I mix both of them, please don't throw me away. Still accept me. I am your brother. What we are talking about is this thing, malaria, this thing, mosquito. It is not visible here, but we can see it in caricature over there. Right also? It's something that if all of us are joining hands, we are told we can elimination. Malaria has been a thorn in the flesh of human beings, especially in West Africa sub-region. According by reports from various medical research centers and hospitals, plus including those who have just given us some talkative, malaria is responsible for over, you have 4 minutes, thank you, for over 25% deaths or more in our dear country, Nigeria. Too bad. How many times shall we stood up for 1 minute silence for all those people who are dead die for malaria? What causes malaria? Number one, mosquito bites. Number two, dirty environment, stagnant water here and there, another etc. Now we know the causes of malaria, and that are mosquito. That mosquito are the chief carrier. It are proper. Is it proper to sit and clutch our arms and watch our dear ones die without protecting ourselves and wiping out this enemy? This is not Boko Haram again that cannot identify itself. We can see mosquito. All of us are seeing it every day, even in your bed. If we can be truthful to ourselves here, there is no one, a member of your family is not diagnosed of malaria, if not yourself. I became a messenger for Malaria No More, Night Watch Campaign 2014, because I am a continuous victim of not only malaria fever, but the senior brother of it, hepatitis. When malaria are continuously not being treated, it will popularize into hepatitis. Are you hear what I'm saying? And if you have hepatitis, every month I've been diagnosed of malaria fever. Right from my childhood, I've been treated with uncountable brands of anti-malaria drugs. Before now, I used to take herbs. One day my father took me to the bush with a machete in his armpit. At the bush, he reckoned on me to come. So I looked at his face and looked at the machete in his armpit. I ran backwards. He commanded me to stop and come forward. I told him, Daddy, you are making a mistake. It is Isaac, Abraham, you needed, not me, Jacob. Let me go and call you Isaac. He laughed and threw away his machete. I said I should please come. Now he asked me to come. I went. He pointed at a pawpaw tree and asked me to pluck some fresh leaves. Get some lemongrasses, take the machete, cut some guava branches with leaves, cut branches of dagoyaro, gather them, and let us go home. In the house, he asked me to get a big cooking pot, wash the leaves, boil in the fire. After boiling, he told me, you have two options. One, sieve the water, allow it to cool, and drink 1 full tumbler every day for 30 days. Or number 2 option, warm the medicine in the pot, get your blanket, and then get a kitchen chair, sit down, and cover yourself with the blanket over the medicine pot. Open your eyes wide. Do it for 10 days. My people, even when I took the second option, up till today, I'm not recovered from the unpleasant coloring of my eyes or from the malaria. Today, I still combine tablets to treat malaria. I am sure there are people like me who are suffering from malaria fever and who will not hesitate to be a messenger for malaria. I will be a messenger for malaria no more if you have the offer. It is said that successful diagnosis of disease is 50% cure of any illness. Once you can diagnose it, then you are on the way to success. You can cure it. It's curable. Mosquito is the root cause of malaria. Remember, if you have malaria, you lose appetite. You cannot chocolate. If you have malaria, you lose strength. You cannot walk. If you have malaria and delay to attack it immediately, it will develop to hepatitis. A worst case of malaria. If you have hepatitis, your days are numbered. If you have malaria, you will have constant headache. If you have malaria and you remember it was caused by mosquito, you will hate yourself. Because mosquito has no guns, no firearms, no mortar pistol to knock you down. Yet, you are down for days. This is malaria for you. With above points, it is necessary that all Nigerians rise up and mobilize to flush out mosquitoes, and also mobilize to protect themselves against mosquitoes. It is true that mosquitoes has an important message to send to you all the time it comes. To deliver. But nobody allows it to deliver or come closer to deliver the message. Each time it comes closer, you beat yourself, boy. You slap again, boy. Chase it out. Listen a bit now and know what is this mosquito all about. It comes to your ears. Please continue. Continue to chase it out. Do not allow it to come near you. Tell it. You don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear your story. that the messenger for Malaria No More Night Watch campaign 2014, Chico Pala, MON without EY, has told you the story. What are the story? The story is that his grandmother sent it to go to Nigeria and bite to death all human beings and spare only the animals. So he buys human beings, they die. He buys animals, they live. He buys dogs, he buys cows, he buys whatever animal you have. But they don't take any medicine. He buys human being after 4 days, he's on the ground. As an accredited messenger for Malaria No More, Night Watch campaign 2014, I charge all Nigerians to protect themselves from mosquitoes with all preventables, treated nets, insecticides, mosquito spray, and rubs, and other etc. things they have invention, especially mosquito nets, treated mosquito nets. To move inside always is. Thank God they said night watch, not in the daytime. You stay in the office, you go and look for data, you cover yourself in the daytime and begin to work. No, it's night. It's night watch. Don't put your date on in the daytime, put it at night. Because in the daytime, you're either cooking in the kitchen, or you're working somewhere else, or you know what I'm talking about. Catch you next episode.